All right, gang. Hi, everybody. So in the Zoom, we have our Communications and Technology Co-Chair, Justin. We have EASFAA Secretary, Lindsay. We have two state reps, Matt and Rob. And we have EASFAA Vice President, Jenna, and me. And so we just wrapped our September EASFAA Regional Council meeting. Lindsay, you want to take us through what we covered today?
Yeah, absolutely. So we started off by kind of going through updating our policy and procedure, hopefully to align with membership dues and conference and the conference. So we're hoping to get that updated to align from June 1st to June 1st to May 31st, is hoping to get that updated so it's consistent because the PMP was not consistent. Mika and Maureen gave a great training update. They updated the policy and procedure as well to make sure that we had NASFA's credential authorized. So it was NASFA's authorized use of policy in their policy for their events, so for their credentials, with the exception for Puerto Rico, letting everyone know that we were granted the exception and people are allowed to attend that credential training regardless if they are attending the conference or not. And it was a lot that we went through. We talked about, Ken, you had mentioned, you gave everybody an update on the February Leadership Summit that we're hoping to have in place by then, looking to find out everyone's state reps by October, hoping to invite people who may be on the board for next year. Committee chairs are going to be looking to see what their rising stars are looking like. So that's looking like it's going to be a great workshop summit for rising leaders. So we're hoping to get that solidified. So we talked about that. And then Anne went over kind of the, for the conference committee and our commitment for EASFAA to kind of make the conference more affordable for our attendees. And so we're kind of taking a look at that to see how we can do that to make sure that attendance is still up there and that our members are getting the ability to be able to attend and making it more affordable. I think that's what I got.
You got it all. So, Matt, thoughts? We covered a lot today.
Okay.
We did. I think excited to see what's forthcoming for the Leadership Development Conference in February. I think to me, a lot of our discussion was about how can we continue to provide value to our members? So adding a leadership development program to increase engagement, working to make sure that our conference is as affordable as possible. I think that's sort of a takeaway from me.
Great. Thanks, Matt. Jenna, any thoughts?
Yeah, I really loved that this meeting was all about member benefits and ensuring that we're doing all we can to bring opportunities to a greater number of members and how to keep costs low to our existing members. And so as we go through the year, a lot of our work is administrative in nature, but it's always very exciting when we get to think about and talk about how are we ensuring that what EASFAA offers is of the most benefit to our members. And so, one of our goals this year was related to member engagement and increasing member engagement. And so, these are really important tools to help us ensure that we can increase membership engagement, increasing the number of opportunities that are available to our members, and then ensuring that our opportunities are not cost prohibitive to other members. So a great productive conversation today.
Yeah, I agree. Rob, any thoughts?
Similar to my other colleagues, I think the membership engagement and benefits, I really enjoyed our discussion just on our cost per attendee. I think that's important as we're looking at conference locations. I think that was big. And I am looking forward, as Matt, to the winter leadership. I think that's important to bring our rising stars and get them, into EASFAA, to get them used to that and seeing how EASFAA itself works. Because I think that was, when I think about what's within our own state organization, sometimes that's a missing. People are like, whoa, what is EASFAA? What do they bring? And I think that's important, what we're trying to move forward with that.
Right. Thanks, Rob. Thanks. And Justin, EASFAA communicating this out, right? So making sure that, as we said in last month's update, that we're sort of, peeling the curtain back a little bit each month, showing the membership what we're doing, what we're focused on. I mean, right away for October. So our October meeting, we've got to, tackle whether or not we're gonna look at the membership year versus the fiscal year. We need to go over the video series and what's coming out. We'll talk more about the winter meeting and the leadership summit, and then, talk more about how we're going to make the conference as affordable as we can for our members. All good stuff, all from just the best volunteers in the world and the best colleagues in the world, and all for EASFAA. So thank you.